Shoto, what have you become?
What exactly do you mean? Aren't you a hypocrite? And a killer at that.
I trusted you. You betrayed us all. You betrayed Hero Society.
Then what was I supposed to do? Just watch my most important person die?
Oh, please, don't say it like that. We both know what you did was absolutely replacing them. That's cold, man, even for me.
And just who's the one who started this? It was all his fault. Everything's his fault. And yet I owe him one.
Listen to yourself, you dumbass! We all know what you've become, what you sacrificed. You almost killed us once. For what? Some fake representation of your love? Pathetic!
You don't understand anything. You're a hypocrite. You wouldn't know what you do, unless you were in my situation.
Doubting yourself, are we? Pick a side. I'm sure it'll work out just fine. And what's the difference? What's the difference? They're down to the genetics. Exactly the same. What a shame it would be if you messed things up twice.
You did this. This has all been your fault. I only trusted you because I had no one else. None could have been. Nothing I could do. I had to go to you, because there was no other way.
Oh, I love your excuses. I'm the big bad guy for controlling you, for trying to use you. And why do you think I did that? Why do you think it was me? How do you know it wasn't someone else? Why don't I just give you a clue there, Stumpy? You made this happen a long time ago. Don't forget that now. You started it.
A dream. Of course it was a dream. I'm sorry for startling you. My love, I need to come clean. I need to. I've been having nightmares, wondering if I've done the right thing. I've given my world for what I believe in, but I don't know if that makes it right. Listen to me, honey. I compromised on a lot of things to get where I am today. I made a lot of mistakes. I did a lot of things I can't take back. I didn't let you go, even though it cost everything. I only regret that I made this situation. I couldn't save you the way I wanted to. My baby. I don't know how to feel. I want to find a way, but what if it's too late? What if it's too late for me to redeem myself? For me to save you? I know you don't understand. You probably think I'm talking nonsense, but I assure you, I've done something that I can't easily forgive myself for. And I'm sure if you understood it, you probably couldn't forgive me either. But I can't regret it, because that's the same thing as regretting saving you. But is this actually saving, or am I a hypocrite? I can't figure it out. I can't tell what's real anymore. It just feels like a dream. More like a dream within a nightmare. And I don't want you to suffer for my mistakes. I need to make things right, but who do I talk to? What do I do? No doubt, if I go against him, then we'll both just die. We might die as heroes, but we'll still die. I don't want that. I don't want our story to end here. I'm just not sure what I should do. I realize now how my father must have felt. And I hate that I've repeated in his footsteps. Even if it was for a different reason, a different motivation, I did something I can't take back. I need to do something about it, but I can't. There is no true solution. But we need to do something. There is no end to this if we don't. But even then, is it really right? Betraying someone who helped me when no one else would. Now I wonder what help and hurt really means. I've lost myself to this madness. I realize it was something I needed. At the time, I needed it. I needed you. I was weak. It was at the perfect storm of a moment. The perfect time to crumble me. My resolve as a hero shattered. What else was I supposed to do? Listen to me. You're the second chance of the original. I have to at least tell you that. The original you was horribly sick. And for better or worse, I made a decision to give you a second chance and hoping that somehow it would be fair to you. Somehow it'd be fair to us. In reality, I think I was just greedy. I think I let you down. And I don't want to apologize for your existence since you wouldn't without it. But I didn't want to face a world without you. I let my fear consume me, change me, make me into some kind of monster. Even if my mind was altered slightly, I can't defend it. Do you still love me? Even if I'm a monster? Even if the you from before may never be cured? Did I do something good or bad? I feel terrible but happy all at once. Am I to be a prince of darkness? Or maybe just a swine trying to survive? Sometimes I wonder what suits me more. And I just can't answer the voices. They have nothing good to say about me. And I'm afraid, honestly, of what anyone would think of me after I tried to be the best hero. After I found my love, I fell for you. The original you. But I feel responsible for all this. If you hate me, you can do whatever it is you feel is right. I bear the weight of my sins, and I will do what I can to make it up to you. I do love you. And I just didn't see any other way, any other method by which I could accomplish this. And even then, how could I just let you? I can't just let you go. I don't know how to do that. Wouldn't it be wrong if the end result is you fading away? I've never been one too tied by morals. Ever since I was a kid, you know. Sometimes I have dark thoughts, but doesn't everyone? I just never thought I'd go so far. Then again, my love for you, it kept growing. Growing more by the day, making me crazier about you. And I wanted you to be happy. To feel like you could count on me with everything. To show you the world from my perspective. Even if I knew it wasn't a very good one yet. I didn't want to accept it as just another relationship. That's why I married you. That's why I just want a happily ever after. And that's why I can't apologize for you existing, because I'm happy you do. Even if it's from tragedy. I thought you deserved to know. It must be overwhelming, isn't it? Baby, I won't abandon you. And even if the other you returns, I'm not sure what's right and wrong. Though I fear that isn't likely given the previous state. There wasn't much that could be done, I think. Even if there was, those who could do something, they are my enemies that probably would kill me if I even tried. I'm sorry. But I'm also, like I said, I must be in a dream to be able to have you. As my second chance, I guess. Unless, of course, you don't want me, in which case I would accept that too. My sins may not ever be right, but I can only make up for them, just like my father is trying to make up for his. And that's all we ever do when we make mistakes, isn't it? To try and make things right, even when it's tough. Baby, I love you. Love you more than anything. I'm sorry for everything that this must feel like. I can't ask for anything, but I still want more of you. More and more. And I know that must make me a villain, in some accounts. I wonder, do you think the previous you hates me? Do you think they resent my existence? Do you think they regret ever loving me? I would have never guessed you to say something like that. Maybe their soul transferred to you. Maybe you are them. If so, I'm very happy. I'd like to think about it in somewhat of a positive light. I'd like to somehow make up for the tragedies I've caused. Both my friends and you. Maybe this is our second chance. Maybe this is my chance to do something good. It may not make up for the bad, but certainly we can do something, right? I think for now, I'm a bit focused on you. Big surprise, right? Though something tells me you don't mind being my one and only. Which is strange considering everything. You should hate me, shouldn't you? Shouldn't you want to kill me? Or make me miserable? Yet here you are. Still caring about me. Even after the truth surfaces. I don't understand you. Somehow your acceptance of this makes me feel more guilty for being happy. You make me smile. Without any doubt, I just don't know. Am I terrible for wanting you to have a second chance? Wanting to hope that you are the same soul, if souls do exist.
My baby, all I want in this world, it's so very simple. All I want for any of this is to make you happy. To do what's right, even if it hurts me. And so, with a heavy heart, I want to start over with you. I want to learn from my mistakes, and I feel the only way, the absolute only way I can do that is if we start all over again, now more than ever. I just want to see you smile. And yet now I feel somewhat refreshed that you know. If you were none the wiser and I lived that lie, I'd feel like Aladdin when he was Prince Ali. It's tempting to be someone you're not. It's tempting to live in your dreams. But that wouldn't be me. It would just be a fake. Someone who's not brave enough to face the real me. I don't want to be that person. I never want to. Please understand. I know it all must be too much. Shocking, even. But trust me, if we did it once, I'm sure we could do it again. If that is the path in life you want to choose, I want to go back. I wish I had a time quirk. Wish there was a way I could do something to change it. But then again, I can't keep looking that way. There's nothing I can do, no matter what I wish. You are who you are now. And for better or worse, my sins, well, I'm sure they'll never stop being there. Perhaps I can make more good in the world from here on out. If I can just push past the struggles, those lingering thoughts. What do you think you're doing there? Kissing me out of nowhere? Do you have any idea how misleading that could be? You clearly can leave. You don't have to stay here. You don't owe me a kiss. Just because I've been through a lot. Just because it's this roundabout, messed up, horrible situation doesn't give me the right to do what I did. It doesn't give me the right to claim I love you. Even if I know in my heart I do. I let that love blind me willingly. Isn't it a shame how sometimes these bittersweet memories are the best we have? I really do love you. It's just, I don't know if I deserve your love, if I deserve any of this other than retribution for what I've done. What I've put you through isn't something I can describe in words. I sided with the enemy. I signed a deal with the devil. How can I go back on that? Truly, I can't. I know I should be looking forward. You're incredibly supportive in all this, you know. And while I might be
just a man who makes mistakes. I'm also a man who's madly in love with you. Who doesn't want to say goodbye, but couldn't bear the thought of keeping you captive, of keeping you here in a life that would be a lie. Fabrication, those scars, you deserve to know who you are, what happened, instead of just a perfect recreation in a perfect world that doesn't exist. Why would I want that for you? What kind of horrible person was I? I don't know why I snapped out of it, so to speak, but I don't know if I'm glad I did or not, because it's so frightening. I feel like I could shatter into a million pieces, like ice. I need a moment. Just holding you to prove to myself it's real, to fight against the guilt, to make myself calm down, and I'll be damned. You doing this, it's probably the most conflicted feeling I've ever had. I didn't want you to die or lose your mind, become a monster. I was afraid of seeing the day when you wouldn't be you anymore. That monster. The monster you were becoming with good intentions. I know everyone who helped me had good intentions, but that didn't change it. It didn't make it less bad. Now I finally understand that moniker. How good intentions pave the road to hell, don't they? But I'm glad you're you. Even if that means I can never reverse time. I can never properly make it up to you. I can only do my best. And I know I can't go lingering in the past, or I'll stutter my improvements, my retribution. Why don't you see me as bad? What is it that stops you from viewing me as a monster? You know what I've done. I've told you everything. Yet you're still able to look at me with that genuine smile. I don't know how to face you. Because what if I make another mistake? I cause you pain, agony like this, or what if you end up like the first time? You know, it's so strange when I look down at these hands. It's hard to imagine, to actually understand what I've done. I always feared being the bad guy to someone else, repeating history like my dad did to me. I didn't want anything like that. But I did worse. Because there's one thing I feared more than being the villain. And that was losing you forever. That was letting you accept the circumstances, to hold on to wishful thinking. I feared losing you more than the entire world around me, more than my friends, more than my morals. I compromised everything. What is there left? What can I really offer at this point? I know there's no true going back, but I want you to know I won't let myself compromise anymore. I'll get us out of this. No matter what it takes. Even if I lose you in the process, I can't even begin to complain. Nor would I ever. I'm grateful enough that you'd even listen to me. It probably sounds like someone, a washed-up hero. Someone who feels sorry for themselves, right? I don't feel sorry for myself. I feel sorry for you. Baby, I just wish I could do something right now that can make you smile. Anything. Yes, please just name it. It doesn't matter in the slightest how difficult. Even if it's something I can only do once. You want me to make that rose of ice from our lovely cruise, right? I missed doing that for you. Did you know I used to do that when you were sick? I used to make you one every day. Every single day. I never missed one, and yet each time I couldn't get it to look the same as the first. I got a bit self-conscious of it. The imperfections made it seem like it wasn't much of a rose at all. Just shards of ice. And then I realized we're all imperfect, yes. But I realized how frail I was, how weak. I'm weak for you. My baby, there's no one. No one like you. No matter what it is, you insist. And this rose, I'll put my everything into it. I am grateful. This holds everything. I poured everything I had into it. And while it may still be imperfect, I hope you'll accept this rose in hopes of a new start. That somehow I can make things right and learn to be a better boyfriend before I rush to be your husband. I don't want to be incompetent, nor do I want to get your hopes up. But if you'll have me, I would love for a second chance. That kiss, it means more to me than almost anything in the world. And I just want more of them. Nothing in this world makes me happier than you. And though I feel my body shaking, my heart wavering, I want to be better. I want to be myself. And I don't want to compromise on anything anymore. At least not without your compromising as well. I'm afraid I've shown much of myself, and yet I still feel guilty. But those kisses, they sure do help. I love you, baby. You'll always be my baby as long as you'll have that title. And I'd be a liar if I said I wasn't excited to try again
that you'll have me. There's nothing else I could ask for, as long as you truly love me. And I truly love you. I see no reason the future can't be better. Much better. May I hold you closer? Perhaps my shame knows no limits, but I wish to have more of you, of us. I wish to drown myself in your scent, your taste, and your passion. My baby. Your lips taste so sweet, you know. Every part of you. And every part of me. I feel like we're like magnets, stuck together forever. No matter which way we go, we always end up back where we were, together. Look at you, baby. I'm nervous, and yet I can't stop myself. No, there's no way. There's no stopping any of this, unless it's what you want, unless it's what you desire. But judging by your reaction, I think I know exactly what you desire. Do you like my kiss so much? There's almost an instant effect. Not to have my fingers prune, and yet I can't stop myself. I can't make any reason why I should. Especially not with that kind of defense. Are you sure you hesitate at all? Oh, make no mistake. I'm just impressed. Baby. Oh, I love you. How I missed moments like... baby. Yeah. You certainly have a way with actions. You're mine, baby. 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 I love you. And I'm afraid it isn't so easy to lose my love. And I believe you with what you've said. And that's the part that makes me unsure of myself. Because I know I truly don't deserve you. And yet still my desire, my passion, my love runs rampant inside my heart. And these disambiguations, they make one thing clear. I'll be damned if we don't have the best chemistry in the world. I regret nothing. You're a fun one to tease, you know that. Well, I guess the only thing to do now is cuddle the night away. Forget the problems of the world. And kisses. Lots. And lots of kisses. Baby, don't forget. Because we're starting anew. I will never forget my mistakes, and I will try and never repeat them. I'm honored to still have your love, even after everything. And I want to live up to those expectations. Yes. Sometimes I do need to learn to shut up and enjoy some kisses and cuddles. Not to think so much and to feel more. I think that's the key here, isn't it? Beating myself up serves absolutely no one. But kissing you up makes a whole lot more sense. I know it's not the same, but I don't want to care about anything else right now. And I know I care a great deal about you. My baby, there's nothing to worry about. At least I think. We're safe and sound. And what better way to celebrate than by holding you even closer? I love you, baby. And I could go on and on about all the things I love about you. I love your nose, even if sometimes you don't. I love your lip, because they're perfectly kissable. I love your eyes, because every time I see them looking at me, I feel alive. I feel happy, like they're meant just for me. I love your hands, because they're so perfect to hold. And I love your smile, because it's just the right amount of toothy. Not too much, not too little. I love when you make smug expressions, or fight with me in a playful way. And I love, absolutely love, seeing you laugh. You have the cutest laugh in the world. And you won't be able to change my mind. But that's not the half of it. If I went on like this, oh, what the hell. For once in my miserable life, I'm going to go all out. So, you best prepare yourself. Or, so to speak, brace for impact. baby.
Wouldn't you like to know what I'm implying?
Though I think you know exactly where we'll go. I have a compass to your heart. So be careful. You don't get too scared when I steal it, baby.